thanks for joining me today. In today's video, we are going to decorate my kitchen and my foyer. I used a lot of items that I already owned and just sprinkled in a few new items. So I'll try to point those out, and if I can remember, I'll let you know where I picked up some of these things. But in my kitchen the last couple of years, I have done a gingerbread theme, and I continued that this year, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, just sprinkled in a few new things, but I hope you enjoy that. And then in my foyer, it's more of just a traditional red, green, gold with a few reindeer and Santa sprinkled in. But I really hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed decorating it. Can't wait to decorate the living room and the dining room and what we call our playroom. It's really a sunroom, but my kids' toys are all out there. And in another video, I will show you all of my trees. I think I'm gonna do those as one video, just show you different ideas that you can, or suggestions for your trees. I tend to put those up last. I like to decorate the entire house and then do a separate, do all the trees at one time. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you'll have this video and then another one coming with the dining room and living room and the playroom / sunroom, and then we'll do one with the trees. So I do put up 3 trees. I do some smaller trees, like my kids have their trees in their bedrooms. I won't really show those because they decorate those, and that's for them and their privacy. But I'll show you the main 3 trees that I have in another video, and they're all different themes, just to give you some ideas. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Let's get into it, and let me know if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, anything that I can do. I would really appreciate that. You can put it down below in the comment section, and I do try to respond to each and every one. So again, I appreciate all of your feedback, and I really appreciate all of you tuning in. So without further ado, let's get decorating. So we're starting here with some of these Norfolk stems that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I'm using 5 of these in this vase. Now this vase I've had for a while. I picked it up from Magnolia Home. I think it still might be available. I'm not sure. It came in different sizes. But I'm just adding a couple of those here to this vase. Like I said, just 5. I think it gives it a nice look. I bought 7 of these, but again, only used 5. This ribbon I picked up, it's kind of like a chiffon, I think is what they call it. It's a brighter red than I had intended, but it's what I had on hand, so I went ahead and used it. I actually ordered this off of Temu, I think, but you can find it at Amazon or something like that. I have looked at Hobby Lobby in the past. I've always had trouble finding this type of ribbon at Hobby Lobby, so I think Amazon's probably your best bet. Maybe some of the other craft stores, like Joann's or Michael's or something, might have it as well. But just to tie that ribbon there on the vase, just to give a little pop of color. And to that, I'm adding these deer that I picked up from Walmart. I showed these in my my 2024 Christmas decor haul, so just added those there. On this wall, this is a tapestry that I've had for a while, and it's obviously needs to be ironed in here, which I will do, just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's been kind of crazy. So yeah, I just added this here on the wall. I hung it with one of the nails and then added a command hook on the other side. I think I got this several years ago, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3, I'm not sure, from Decor Steel It Box, and just added a touch of bells there on the side. Now to this side, I added this print. So I downloaded this print from Etsy and just put it in a frame I already had, added a little tree to the side, which I did end up changing that tree. I ended up putting a nutcracker, which I will show you here in another photo. But to this bottom side, I added just a tray with a little mini wreath, and then this kind of woodland Santa. He lights up, and I really like him. I think he's really cute. Just added a lantern, a little mini wreath, and a candle on the other side. I did end up switching some of this stuff, which you'll see. I was kind of playing around with it, and I did end up moving several things, but you know, that's kind of how it goes when you decorate. You have something in mind, and then when you lay it out, you're like, oh, I don't like that, so you switch it up. But anyway, so I added this little planter here. I got this from Kirkland's, I think, last year, and then just added some stems that I already had. Tucked a pillow here inside the basket, and that kind of completed our look here on the table in the foyer. I did also want to mention I hung some garland around the mirror, but unfortunately my camera died and I didn't get the footage, but I will show it to you here at the end. I just hung it with some command hooks, and I think it turned out really good. The kitchen, and I'm starting off here with the same gold tray that I used in my fall decorate, but it's just a larger size. I actually picked both sizes up from Walmart. I think they were part of the Jenny Mars, I can't remember, but something to do with Jenny Mars line. And then to that I'm adding this little, it looks like a book, but it actually holds cookie cutters inside, and again putting my lamp in there because we love to keep that on all the time just to add some light, especially in the middle of the night if we have to get up or whatever. I next added these little peppermint trees, and you'll see that I kind of moved them around and played with them. I couldn't figure out exactly where I wanted to put them, but I tried them on this side first, then ended up moving them to the other side, and then you'll see in the middle I ended up splitting them apart. But yeah, so I changed them around and added the gingerbread house in the middle, and that little gingerbread house lights up too. And I actually picked that up from Hobby Lobby. I got it after I did my haul, but they do have it. I picked it up this year. So as you can see, this is where I split the trees and then end up adding that house there in the center. And just to that, to kind of fill in the tray, I added these little ornament picks I've had for several years. I don't even remember where I got these from, but I had 4 of them, so I just kind of stacked them here on either side of the gingerbread house, and that kind of completed the look to this tray. And you can kind of see there to the right, I hung this little picture. I bought that from a boutique here in town a couple years ago. I love that little Santa picture, and so yeah, I just added him off there to the side. But yeah, that completes the look of the tray, and I think it turned out really good. So we're moving on to the other side of the counter. So this is the same green vase that again I used in my fall decorating. It was my husband's grandmother's. So to that, I just added these little gold, they're actually trays. They have little felt feet on the bottom, but I decided just to kind of lean them up against the counter there. And I got those in my White Homewoods winter subscription box. Next, I'm adding this vessel. I'm sure you all have seen it. It's from Walmart. I actually have 2 of them. And I added that, and I just stuck in some little Christmas utensils. I have some more Christmas utensils that I'll be adding to this, but they're in the attic right now, and so I didn't have them for filming, but I will be adding those. And to complete this, I'm using that same red ribbon that I used in the foyer. I'm just going to tie that around here, again, just to give it a little pop of color and finish it off. Okay, so full transparency, I fought with this garland forever. I got so hot and so tired. I mean, it really put up a fight. So I missed trying to, like, showing how I actually hung it. So I'll just explain it. So I just put up a tension rod in between my 2 cabinets, not inside the window, but in between the 2 cabinets. And then I used some zip ties to, you know, tie it, I guess, to the rod. And sorry about this beautiful shot you have here of my leg, but you know, I was struggling with this. It was beating me. It was winning by a mile. But I just took zip ties, secured it to the curtain rod, and it ended up turning out really good. I thought I had command hooks, but I didn't have enough, and I had this tension rod, and I said, well, let me give this a shot. And it actually ended up looking fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It may bother other people that you can see the rod, but it doesn't bother me at all. I think it turned out really well, so I was happy with it. So to this garland, I was going to add this shatterproof garland that I picked up from Walmart. This is the My Texas House garland, but once I hung it up there, I didn't like the way it looked. So I decided to switch gears, and I pulled out this garland that I already owned. Again, I think I got this out of the Decor Steal It box, I don't know, 2-3 Christmases ago. And it went really well because I am doing a gingerbread theme in my kitchen. That's what I normally do. So I decided to switch gears and add this garland, this gingerbread garland, to the greenery garland, and I like it much better. So that's what I went with, switch gears. Sometimes you got to do that, but I was really happy with it. next I am adding a few touches to the windowsill. All of these items I have previously owned for several years. These little gingerbread boy and girl I picked up from Kirkland's. Gosh, I don't even know how long ago. The little candy trees I ordered online, can't even remember where from, and same with this little cloche that has the little gingerbread house in it, ordered that online. But yeah, just added those to the windowsill and finished it off. So next I'm adding this towel. I picked this up from the Hearth and Hand line this year at Target. I love the plaid and I love the deep green and red in it. And I like that it has more green than red. Anyway, I just love the towel. So I'm adding that. And then these two throw rugs, I actually scored at the end of last year. After Christmas, they were on clearance. I needed some new kitchen rugs and I picked these up from Target and they are so great. They're super thick and plush and feel so good under your feet when you're standing on them.
Thank you.